Welcome back, my imaginary friends, to part 15 of my blind Andromeda playthrough. I'm going to explore my ship and mostly talk to people, so if you're not interested in that, you can easily skip that because I'm going to make a cut before I do anything else. This is my pretty cabin, no hamsters, and here I can change my clothes. It looks like pajamas. It looks even more like pajamas. Looks nice, but those gloves are kind of freaking me off. Okay. Looks about as comfortable as it gets. Time to slack off. Okay, armor. Okay. I only have one armor. Okay. Water tint. What is it doing? Nobody knows. Nothing happens. I can color it. Okay, let's color this armor. What happens if I turn everything? Ooh, no. Okay, interesting. Do I want to be a big bumblebee? No. I think I'm going to turn everything black. That sounds like a plan. And yep, here we go. Patterns. Nothing to be seen. Not to oh, that looks nice. I guess it's camouflage if you have different colors. But yes. That's it. Yes. What? No. What did I do? It didn't. No. What are you even doing? Would you mind? Yes, I want to customize this. Come on, you stupid game. Yes. Ah, okay. Looking better. No! Oh, forget it. Okay, talking to people. What's this? Bathroom? No, this is where I came from. What's on the other side? I'm getting sick. Galley, that's where Drack is.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just 'cause she's my granddaughter.
Yeah, well, so?
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Maybe there's a loyalty quest survived? No, not survived, whatever. A loyalty quest helping his colony survive. Can we talk?
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in assistant director.
Don't remember.
Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Okay. War stories. Tell me something.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Anything about the cat? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
That's helpful.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you.
Okay,
Break
thank you.
through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Okay, how much more do you have?
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
I like this.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
Anything else?
Tell me more about fighting cat.
I sound like a broken
chosen.
record.
It's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
I'd like to see that.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Sound advice.
Generally, there's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
Tell me the story.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire.
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I'd crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Okay.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business.
And you didn't.
Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
Well,
Do you think Kesh can handle station politics?
Kesh can handle anything. Thing is, Spender's a liar and a coward. He was part of the mutiny, I know he was. A lot of people got hurt because of him, on both sides.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up.
okay.
The way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
What about you?
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say
You
that.
could say that.
You make do with what you get.
Oh.
Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
Yep.
I have no problems believing that.
Yeah, she told me off good. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Okay, thank you. that's all for now, I think. Yeah, all for now.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Thanks, Drack. Going to call you Grandpa. Okay, what else have we here? What's this? Medbay. Did I have my checkup? I was supposed to have a checkup. I think I had it already.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean Peebee?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Yeah, well... Can you help me with those?
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory. Things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this... trigger. It unlocked a... memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Well...
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this.
How are my people?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Well, the one who
Gil?
won't bang me.
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Okay, what about him?
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Okay, what about our
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Okay, what about her?
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Okay, what about the non-humans?
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Is Drack good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Sure.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Okay, we're good.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
I'll change that.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Okay, now the annoying one.
Is Peebee alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Okay.
Thanks for the insight.
Who's Harry?
How long have you and Harry been friends?
That Harry.
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Okay.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
I bet it did.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans.
Correct.
Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
See you later.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. What's over here? Crew quarters. I was in there. This is my Nomad. else have we here?
I'm in the armory.
Somebody's been talking to me. Can I use any of the... I can't use any of the terminals, okay. Lift. I can probably use the lift, not sure where does it go. Okay. First things first. Storage. What's that? The couch.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know,
got
not
the
exactly
couch.
standard. Gotta make the space comfortable.
How
Plus,
did you get a
the fabric
couch?
diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Where did you find that?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer?
Yep, let's have a drink.
And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions.
You
Think
what?
about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit.
They almost got the drinking
HUST1,
out
but
of a bottle
Hustle
correct.
looks much better on the patch.
And they managed the drinking
All
out of
civilians,
cups. I'm
retired
impressed.
vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded.
Well, I'm lucky you're not anymore.
Tastes better just thinking about those days.
Yeah.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
So, opportunity, love of science. Let's try this one.
I'm looking for moments like this with people like you.
This sounded better inside my head, didn't it?
You don't know me yet.
That's right.
Still an answer, though. Something far from home. I get it.
Back at you, Costa. Why do you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning.
A dreamer.
Still
Okay.
do. I have to. We're in it.
Yes, well, we could try.
We can't go back, but we're not trapped by decisions a galaxy behind us.
I don't feel trapped. We came from a good place for good reasons. We keep that in mind or steer us right, just like back in Crisis Response. Remember the essentials. A new start guided by the Pathfinder.
Yeah, well.
And team. I'll bust my tail to make that a good story.
Okay. What happens if I try to talk to you again?
Petronas. Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Actually, Prodromos sounds like some kind of Greek cheese, but well. Tell me about you.
You barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Something interesting.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Okay, what about your family?
Tell me about your family.
I missed the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does.
It is.
Mom
actually.
Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like, normal. Who's that describe?
Suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep the tradition. I said goodbye to my mum and dad, and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Yes, well, and this.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Okay, we'll talk later.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I should go. Okay. Next. Where does that
I'll
lead?
talk to someone.
Armory.
Maybe they could use
Nice.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
Hi, Vetra.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me.
Too late.
Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Yeah, well, give me one.
Now's as good a time as any.
No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Okay. Do I want to flirt with the Ryder? No. Let's try it.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
I'm not just some people. I really like the intensity.
That's good. It's nice to feel appreciated. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know.
Am I really that bad at flirting? I guess I
We'll
am.
chat later?
Yeah, we will. Okay. Why couldn't I flirt with Drack? That would have been nice. Okay, now I'm going to try the lift. I can't use the lift while I'm standing on it. Oh, I gotta call it first. Right. Sorry. Yay! Okay. Ah, yes, Gil. I remember you. Going to save that for later. There should be more places like...
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Again. This is a tech lab. Nobody in here. Where was the med bay? Does anybody remember? I don't remember. This is the cockpit. Okay.
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Hello, Suvi. Let's talk.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
Gabby, that you?
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon. Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
What?
You mean a god? Yes, I believe in a higher power.
Oh,
I know
nice
it's
for
a
you.
little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
Okay, I can agree in a higher power, and I can't disagree that there is none. Well, let's be honest.
There's nothing about the universe that suggests a divine intelligence.
Yeah.
And most of what we've seen in Helios is artificial, as you said yourself. Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever made the Remnant was too. Why should that be proof against a god? Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
Maybe it's just divine stupidity or something. Nope. Nope. Yep.
You are welcome to your beliefs. It's good to have different voices on the team. Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
Yeah. Possibly. Okay, and now... last person on the ship? No, almost last person. Hello there. Kallo.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our Vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
Nope.
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why?
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right, after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tianna and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp.
To know that.
Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back on the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
We'll find them.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Right. So, what's that? Airlock. Anybody in the airlock? It's a loadout station. I probably can't go out here while we're in flight. Okay. That's the airlock. Okay. That's where. Did I talk to everyone? Who's all aboard? I can't remember who my crew is. Well, okay. Talking to
You're
Peebee.
setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus.
What
This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but
it's
I
right
like
on
that
the
about
bridge.
it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Yes, please.
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Tianna to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
But I don't want to take you into the field. I want to take Drack and Liam. Definitely not. Yes. Let's be professional about
You
this.
left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth.
The drink.
Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
No
Remtech,
deal.
huh? You got it.
What are you doing, Ryder? Ah, you stupid idiot. Oh well. I think I talked to everybody now. So... I'm going to figure out the research now, and then I'm going to meet you when I feel a little more intelligent. See you.